Welcome, friends. My name is Avinash Gorakshakar, and I welcome all of you to another interesting episode of Corporate Face to Face series. Friends, as all of you are aware, in these episodes, we talk to emerging companies from emerging sectors and we make it a point to talk to the promoters and the top managements of such companies so that all of us can understand these companies in a much better way. We get to know from the managements and the promoters about the company's business model, their growth journey, their future growth plans. And in this process, a lot of valuable information is shared by the company managements to us, which helps all our investors to take a very conscious investment call. And friends, today we've got another interesting company which operates in the pharma space and which is going to go public very soon. The company's name is Aston Pharmaceuticals Limited. And I have the privilege of having the managing director, Dr. Ashish Narayan Sakalkar.
Hello.
Dr. Ashish, thank you very much for your time. It is my pleasure to talk to you. We also have Saili More, who's the whole-time director and the chief executive officer of the company. Saili, madam, welcome to you also. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, Dr. Ashish, the first question which I want to ask you is basically if you could tell us something about the main business model. What does the company manufacture? When does this business journey start? Was it a first generation effort from your side? And if you could tell us, in the domestic and the export market, how are we positioned currently?
Okay. Good morning. This is Dr. Ashish. I'm taking care for Aston Pharmaceuticals as a managing director. We started this company in 2019, and we started registration with the many upcoming market of African countries. So first 1 or 2 years, we are just making our products introduced to the client and registration process started in the same time. In next 1 or 2 year, it take time for registration of product, but the journey of the purchase or sale is start from 2021. Now we have our own manufacturing facility at additional MIDC Ambernath, where we manufactured all our nutraceutical product, and we have tie-up with many WHO GMP company at different locations from where we have manufactured our other product, pharmaceutical product, antibiotic products like this. Currently, last 4 years, company growth is going good, and we are growing in multiple times. Like from we started journey from 2 CR in a year, and now in small time we reaches to 25 CR last year. Okay.
No, understood. Dr. Ashish, what is the installed capacity of our manufacturing facility and which are the export markets where we export? Because I saw in your prospectus and presentation that a large percentage of revenue comes from exports. So if you could tell us something on this.
Our installed capacity for additional MIDC Ambernath plant is around 3.5 CR tablet. Every month we are manufacturing. Total capacity installed is around 6 crore tablet. And we are planning to install new automation machine to increase the capacity in-house also.
Okay.
And as far as concerned for the export, we are exporting majority of our products in Sierra Leone, Liberia, Ghana, Bamako, Mali, like these countries. And now we already registered in Asian countries like Cambodia. So market we started inside these countries also.
Okay. Currently, Dr. Ashish, what is the capacity utilization of the company? Like you said, 3.5 crores kind of capacity.
It's around 60 to 70% capacity we utilize for the products manufactured at our location. But we have our loan licensing agreement with another 5 locations. That location we are sending our raw materials, our packaging materials on our own name, on brand names, and we just make contract manufacturing from them to get the products catered. Because the export is done inside 40-feet container, not LCL cargo. We have to send full container. So we have to take the help of loan licensing people also.
Okay. Understood. Dr. Ashish, tell me one thing. Out of this 25 crores, what is the B2B sales and what are our own sales? Like, you mentioned that some of the products you sell under your own brands. So if you could give us a rough breakup of this 25 crores, please.
See, these products, entire sale is on the name of Aston Pharmaceuticals only. 100% sale done on the name of Aston Pharmaceutical. Some, why I said as a brand name, because some products are having registered brand name. That registered brand name sale is around 50 to 55%, and balance sale we are making generic product also. So around 40 to 45% sale on the generic name. But the 100% sale, export sale is on the name of Aston Pharmaceuticals only.
Okay. Understood. So basically, just wanted to clear one more point that when you said contract manufacturing, do you make
Hmm.
pharmaceuticals for some other companies also? Does this include as a part of your activity?
Not all the product, but some products we are making for contract people also, because many of these players, suppose they're not having the manufacturing facility, so they are sending order to us and we are making for them on the under contract.
Okay. And Dr. Ashish, how many customers could we be catering to? Like now we have got 25 crores revenue. What is the number of total customers we currently cater?
So in one country we have around 3 to 4 customers. So presently we are exporting around 6 to 7 countries. So around 15 to 20 customers, different customers we are having in our basket.
And within the product categories, if you could tell us, what segments does the company operate? Like if you could tell us specifically, are these purely bulk drugs or are these formulations? Typically,
No,
which
we are
segment
into
sector
we
do
are
we
into 100% formulation. We are not manufacturing any bulk drug. We are into 100% formulation, where we manufacture some antibiotic drugs, some pediatric syrup for people, for children. Some products are general medicine, like I can say you around 40 to 45%. So majority of general medicine inside. Then we
Okay.
are having some creams, ointments in our basket. And
Okay.
recently we started some gynec product last 2 years before.
Okay. Okay. Understood. Dr. Ashish, how many permanent employees do we have? Like if you could tell us what is the size of the workforce currently?
Yeah, we have in our factory, we have around 45 to 47 people, and in our office, we have 7 people, all on
Okay.
the payroll of company.
Okay. Okay. Okay, now let us understand the market where we are catering. Like majority of the products are exported, as you rightly said. Sir, in the next 3 5 years, what is the size of the opportunity which the company is looking at? Like, is it a 500 crore market or a 1,000 crore market? And we have got ample runway for growth. And within this market, how are we planning to capitalize this growth? If you could please share your thoughts.
Yeah. As you see, our revenue yearly, we are growing almost 100% every year. But this African market is the opportunity for everyone to grow very fast. At the similar time, we are under registration with the South African countries as well as East Asian countries. Some East Asian countries we already received approval. So our target after we receive this working capital, we have to increase the capacity in the present market, as well as we have to start the sale in the new market where we got the registration approval of our product. Okay, so the present market have capacity to increase around 100 CR turnover. So that is
Okay.
possible inside this market.
Okay.
And
Okay.
apart from this, we are planning to register new products which are unique products. So it will again help us to increase our revenue.
Dr. Ashish, now I just wanted to understand. Let's keep the financials aside for some time. I wanted to
Okay.
understand that you deal with the export customers, so obviously quality has to be very critical, service has to be very critical, execution has to be critical. But in your own words, in terms of value addition to those customers, how do you add value to those customers? If you could, share 2 3 qualitative points for us.
See, as far as quality is concerned, we have our in-house laboratory and we have a tie-up with another 2 laboratories which are approved by FDA also. So, before releasing of any batch, we have to take the quality report or certificate of analysis from all these laboratory to check the parameters. 100% correct, or we have to rectify. This is the number one. Then another aspect, whenever we send it to other countries, let us say if we send it to African countries like Ghana, before distribution, they also have their qualitative check inside their country. So they have to take the product, check inside laboratory, and if they find 100% okay, they are distributing the goods.
Dr. Ashish, now one simple question. We export a lot of quantity to these South Africa, these African markets. On the currency side, how is the hedging done? Like, is there any kind of potential risk of the currency? Because if the currency depreciates, do you have any fixed price contracts that if the currency, goes up and down, you are well protected for your products, what you sell there?
Yeah, we have some agreement with the bank also, like forward contracts. If any time dollar reduce by any means, then we have secured that, okay, at least I should get my basic price or whatever we calculate at the
Okay.
time of order. That price we have to get. If it is
Okay.
increased, it's okay. But at the crucial time, if it is decreased, at least company should not have the loss.
Okay, understood. I think well answered. Now, Dr. Ashish, let us come to the financials. Numbers, for FY24 have been pretty solid, as you rightly said. First of all,
Mhm.
tell me one thing, that revenue has jumped to 25 crores from almost 16 crores. Any specific reason volume went up, or you got a better price? What was the key reason for this jump in revenue?
The key reasons, before the started of 16 CR journey to 25 CR journey, we have the pre-IPO round also, and we got some working capital around, if I want to see figure, around 3 crore. So that working capital help us to cater biggest order. Or then in African countries like Sierra Leone, we got one government contract also. So that contract having good value and good volume also. So these all things are help us to increase the revenue.
Okay. Well, understood. I was just also seeing the profit number, Dr. Ashish. Profits have also jumped to almost 4.32 crores from 1.35 crores. So, any specific reasons why the margins also improved? I think working capital availability is definitely a good sign. But margins improvement, was it because of better product mix or better realizations what you got?
The margins are increased because in the initial years we have many expenses for registration of our products. Okay. So majority of funds are diverted for registration to increase the quantity of the product in terms of
Okay.
number.
Okay.
And even we got the good product range also for supply. We have
Okay.
good margins. And now, as long as we are going ahead, people are knowing that the brands are established now, and regular orders are coming for that brands. So that
Okay.
is also helpful to increase revenue as well as margin.
Okay. No, understood. Saili ma'am, now this question is for you. Sorry for keeping you waiting. I wanted to understand that now we have already entered FY26. We are now in the month of July. So, without giving maybe a numerical number or any guidance, if you could just tell us, since you are the CEO, if you could tell us, what is the overall demand outlook for the company for the current year? Can we assume that this year also will be a very strong year for the company?
Yes, sir. This will be, in fact, a more stronger year compared to earlier years, because if we have already geared up with the orders, and we have a good market also. We have started expanding into market with the existing portfolio of products, and also with the new products entry, also with the new geographical area. Such as Asian markets and all. So market is not the problem, and once we get the working capital in place, we will be definitely achieving the multiples in turnovers this year.
Okay, fine. Understood. So basically, the runway is very large and demand appears to be quite promising. So nice to hear that. Dr.
Yeah.
Ashish, now if you could tell us something about the IPO of the company. I think this is the most important question of this interview. We are planning to go public. So if you could tell us, what is the main objective of raising this money, and how much money are we planning to raise from the capital market?
We are planning to raise around 25 to 27 CR from the capital market. Majority of the funds we are utilizing for working capital, and Also for machinery also, to make the machines automation, increase the capacity and increase the type of machine so that our output can increase and capacity should be run on 100% basis.
Okay. Okay. Understood. Dr. Ashish, now you spoke about working capital. Tell me, what is the normal working capital cycle in our business, right from the time you manufacture, you send it to your client,
Yeah,
and the
see,
money then comes back to
the
you?
major jerk of working capital used for production purpose, because our timeline to manufacture for any one container, it's around 40 to 45 days to get the things manufactured completely, because we have to send full cargo. We cannot send LCL cargo. Then even custom people take time to get the things approved, loading, and the time required to reach the country is around 30 to 35 days, or sometime it is more also, if any geographical problem. Basically, the cycle is around 90 days, and after distribution, maybe around 120 days, we are getting our payment.
Okay. Understood. Fine. So 120 days is the normal working capital cycle.
Normal
Now,
cycle.
one thing which I want to ask you, Dr. Ashish, which is very pertinent, I want to understand that, on the balance sheet of the company for FY24 and whatever has been presented till May 25, the receivables are quite significant. So, what is the reason for that? I think there was a
The
receivable of
reason,
almost.
I will tell you the exact reason. Majority of the sale, if you see, we have done in the month of January end to or February, or in the month of March. Even in the month of March, we made the sale around 3 to 4 CR. So that is why the receivables are seen more in the balance sheet of March.
No, but then I want to understand, out of 25 crores, almost 24 crores are the receivables. So when does the receivable actually come to you? Because this is a slightly higher number. So I did not
Higher
understand.
number, yeah. So basically, see, 8 to 10 CR sale is done in the month of February and March, if you look after the balance sheet. And if you see the numbers in the receivable in the month of April, you can observe that the receipt of money is around 7 to 8 CR out of these 25 CR. Even in the month of May and June, we have good receipt of the amount in our account. So that is the cycle, we have to follow it.
No, but then it means the payments come after a pretty lag period. It means, whatever you sell to the export customer, that comes after a lag of, some time. So it is not that, payment comes in 30, 40 days. Because even for May 25, I was observing, we had revenues of over 6.5 crores, and our debtors are almost 28 crores. So you expect this money to come in the next few quarters?
Yeah, many of the amount is already received in the account. If you say in the balance sheet of April also or May also, what is the stub period, you can observe amount already received, and majority of amount will be received in another 1 or 2 quarter.
Okay. And typically, all these customers whom we are supplying, are these government agencies or are these private
So these
distributors
all
registered?
customers are registered with pharmacy board in the particular countries. So they have under guidance of that pharmacy board, because they are not like just order the goods and distribute. They have to register under, like our Indian having FDA, Food and Drug Administration. So every country have their own FDA, Food and Drug Board. So they have to register there. Then only they can import it.
No, no, understood. That is definitely very right from your side. Sir, now I want to understand one thing, that you have started this company and built it to a certain level. Now, new investors are going to join you in your growth journey. So, broadly, as a promoter of this company, what is your broad message to them? What could you tell them that why they should invest in our company?
So actually, they should invest to see the growth of the company, past growth of the company, and the profit also for the company. And same, what we are targeting, it's not only for us. We have to work for the people who is going to support us in future. So we have to pass the benefit to them also.
Okay. So fine, understood. Dr. Ashish, last question for today. We have seen COVID, now things have come back to normal. Tell me one thing, sir, in our business, what is the most important risk you monitor every day so that our operations are run smoothly? So if you could please tell us something on this.
See, the risk factor, if you say it's a geographical only, like something happens with like war happen, or last 2 years back some problem happens to Red Sea, then only the time for transition is more. Otherwise, there is no risk.
So, but is there any currency risk or is there any problem? Maybe
See, currency, as far as currency is concerned, we have to tie up with our bankers for fixing of the price of dollar.
Okay.
So, in any given condition, if dollar rate come down, it will not affect to the any financial profit of the company. So
Okay.
that is okay. Now, apart from that side, the amount come from the African countries or the Asian countries. It definitely depends upon the dollar. But the see, like us, we have to we have the good trust on our client also, and they are the big clients supplying to the countries. So I don't think there should be any problem. And these all are regular clients, nothing new added.
No, no, fine. Agree. Just one simple question that when you export to a overseas customer, do you take some LC or you take some advance from them?
See, the majority of business in African countries is on the scan BL copy. Once we send the container, we have to send the BL copy through the media, email or WhatsApp. Then they are also tracking system of the containers, whether the goods are reaching today, tomorrow, 10 days, and they start to deposit the amount before container reach or before distribution. And we also have our own godown to store the material for distribution.
Okay, so you have your godown there located in Africa.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, understood. Sir, one last question which got left out. I want to understand, Dr. Ashish, that what is your key functional role in the company? Do you look at acquiring new customers or servicing existing
So
customers?
my major role is for acquiring new customer, also for marketing, routine follow-up of our production along with our partners. So I have to involve everywhere, but majority of the things I am seeing that how we can get the market, what are the new products in required inside market, development of new product, and successful launches of new product inside the country.
So anyway, I think thank you very much, Dr. Ashish and Madam. Thank to you also. I think we had a very good discussion. Hope all our investors will benefit from this information. Please accept my best wishes to you, your entire
Thanks a lot.
management team, and best wishes for your public issue also. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah.